Right. See another example on rank. There is a shortcut trick also to say rank of particular words when repetition is not there in that word. First of all, let us see how to find rank for the word which have no repetition of letters. For the same word Sachin, see the trick to say its answer within 1 or 2 steps. First of all, remember, write all the letters in an alphabetical order. I write alphabetical order first. Alphabetical order. A, C, H, I, N, S. That is the order, alphabetical order from the given word. Is it not? Count the number of letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. If there are 6 letters, start writing from 5 factorial onwards. Number of letters -1 factorial onwards. Since there are 6 letters, I start with 5 factorial, 4 factorial, 3 factorial, 2 factorial, 1 factorial, 0 factorial. Okay. Now what you do is see the required first letter. Required first letter is S. And see where that S is there in alphabetical order. In the last place. So you struck it off. And count the number of letters before that S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You keep that 5 before this 5 factorial. Plus. Okay. Now, what is the required second letter? Required in the required word, second letter is A. Now see the position of A in the alphabetical order. You struck it off. Before A, how many letters are there? None. No letters. So keep 0. Plus. What is the required third letter from the given word? From the required word C. You struck off C in the alphabetical order. And see how many letters are there before C, which are non-struct. Nothing. None, no letter is there. So again 0. Plus. What is the next required letter? H. Struck H. No letters before H. So again 0. What is the next required letter? I. Struck off I and count the number of letters before I. No letter is there. Again 0. And here we have to keep N for that. That gives us the position of the rank. The position of the word itself. That gives the rank. So always the last number should be 0 factorial, which is 1. Now count. 5 factorial means 120. Is it not? Into 5. All are zeros, no? And 0 factorial is 1. 125, 600 plus 1 is 601. This is how we do rank in a shortcut method. I hope you understood. Right. See victory, the word victory. Write its alphabetical order. This is the alphabetical order. C, I, O, R, T, V and Y. What did I say? Count the number of letters in the given word, subtract 1 and start writing in the order by keeping factorial each time. How many letters are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 letters are there. So start writing from 6 factorial onwards. Write 6 factorial, 5 factorial, 4 factorial, 3 factorial, 2 factorial, 1 factorial and 0 factorial. Okay. What is the first letter which is required for us? V. V. Okay. Keep a bar under V. Now see that V, the position of V in the alphabetical order. Here we have V. Struck it off. And count the number of letters before that V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that 5 before this first factorial, 6 factorial. Add. Write plus. Okay. Now, what is the second required letter in the given word? I. In alphabetical order, struck off I. Where is I? Here. Struck off. And see the number of letters before the struck I. Only one letter is left. So keep that one here. Plus. What is the next required letter in the given word? C. Identify C where it is. It is here. And before C, no letter is there. 0 letters. So keep 0 here. Plus. Next required letter T. Struck off T in the order. T. How many letters are left over? 2. Put that 2 here. Plus. Next required letter O. Where is O? Here. Struck off. Before O, no letters. So 0. Plus. Next required R. 0. And next one is always 0 factorial is 1. Okay. That represents the position of the word. So here 6 factorial means 120 times 5. 5 factorial means 120 into 1, 0. And here it is 2 times 3 factorial means 6. And at last this is 0, this is 0 and that is 1. 12, 5, 60 and 0 is there. So it is 600. Sorry, this is 720. 6 factorial is 720. And it is 35. So 5 2 is 10, 5 7 is 35 means this is going to be 3600. And this is 120, 12, 1. So 3600 plus 100, 3733. 3733. So that is the rank of the word victory. So in recent JEE mains exam, they asked questions on ranks also. Recently in JEE mains, one word occurred. They asked rank of the word small, S-M-A-L-L. Here you can observe one letter L is repeating. So see how we can do when repetition of letters is there. Right. Same procedure, there is no change in procedure. For repetition, the number of repeated letters we would write that number factorial in denominator. That thing you remember. Right. First again alphabetical order. Alphabetical order. A, L, again one more L, M and S. So how many letters are there? Altogether 5 letters are there. So start with 4 factorial, 3 factorial, 2 factorial, 1 factorial, 0 factorial. What is the first required letter? S. Keep underscore here. And see where is S here. Struck of S. And see how many letters are left over. 4. Keep that 4 here. So remember, including this S, whichever is struck off, if any repetition is there, how many times that particular letter has been repeated, that number factorial we have to keep in denominator. So including this, now see here 2 L's are repeated. So how many letters are repeated here? 2 letters. Put 2 factorial in its denominator. 2 factorial. Plus, what is the next required letter to us? M. So see M. M. How many letters are left over? 3. So first of all, keep 3 that number there, and observe any repeated letters are there. Yes, 2 letters are repeated. So write by 2 factorial. Plus, required third letter is A. A. Before A, no letter is left over, so keep 0. Plus, next required letter L. First letter you have to cancel. Struck off first L, and there is, because we will go according to alphabetical order. Whichever comes first, that will struck off. So L, no letter is left over, so 0. And there is no need to count for this last one because 0 factorial is always 1. Now if you calculate, this is 2 factorial is 2, we can cancel this 2 times. 4 factorial is 24, 24 2's 48, plus, and this is 6, we can cancel 2 3 times, so it is 9, and this is 0, that is 1. So it is 58. So the rank of the word small is 58. In JEE mains, one more word also was given in one of the previous exams, that was Cochin. C-O-C-H-I-N. Cochin. In my first example, I said how to do in the actual procedure, and these are all tricks how to get answer within seconds. That trick I am explaining. If you practice this within within 1 minute at least, you can do it. Any problem? First of all, alphabetical order. So what is the alphabetical order here? 2 C's first, next H, I, N, O. This is the alphabetical order. Now, what we have to do? Count the number of letters, 6. So we have to start with 5 factorial, then 4 factorial, 3 factorial, 2 factorial, 1 factorial, 0 factorial. What is the first required letter? C. Underline it and see where C is there. C is here. Before C, no letter is there, so put 0. Plus, next required letter O. See where is O? O is here. So among the leftover letters, including just now which we have struck off, including that, see, leftover letters are 1, 2, 3, 4. So here I can keep 4. Now any repetition is there, including this O, we have to count. Any repetition is there among them? C-H-I-N-O. No repetition. So leave it. No letter is repeated. leave it. Next required letter C. C is here, cut off. Before that no letter is there, so 0. Next is H. H here only, no letter before that, so 0. Next required I 0, and that always will be 1. So if you count 4 factorial is 24, 24 fours is 96, and that is plus 1. So the rank of the word Cochin is 97. Here we can see a good word here. See, success, SUCCES and S. What we have to do? Write alphabetical order. C, E, S, and U. That is the alphabetical order. Count the number of letters, 3, 6 and 7. So from which number factorial onwards we have to start? If 7 numbers are there, we have to reduce 1. So start from 6 factorial onwards. So starting with 6 factorial, we will have 5 factorial, 4 factorial, 3 factorial, 2 factorial, 1 factorial, and at last 0 factorial. First required letter is S, and see where S is there. And while strucking off, you have to struck off the first as we come from starting onwards. We will follow alphabetical order. In the alphabetical order, which is comes first, that we have to struck off. Right? So how many letters are there before S? 3 letters are there. So first of all, I'll keep 3. Then among the remaining, how many, including S, how many repetitions are there? 1, 2, 3 S's are there. So you need to keep 3 factorial in the denominator. You have to, while counting the repetitions, you have to include that struck off letter also. So including this, okay, 3 S's are there, so 3 factorial. 2 C's are there, 2 factorial. That you have to remember. Okay. Next, while writing the number before this, the number of letters present before the letter which we struck off, that number we have to write here. And while writing the factorial in denominator, you have to see all the leftover letters. Among all the leftover letters, including the letter which just now we struck off. Okay, so just now we struck off this. So among all the letters, 3 S's are there, you need to keep 3 factorial here, and 2 C's are there, so 2 factorial. That thing you have to remember. Next, in alphabetical order, next required letter is U. In the alphabetical order, where is U? Here. You struck it off. And see number of letters before that which are unstruck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So keep 5 first of all here. And to write the denominator factorials, the number factorial, see including U, any repetitions are there, how many repetitions are there, you have to count. So this already gone, you need not consider this one, just now you struck this. So among all this, how many repetitions are there, you have to count. 2 S's are there, this you need not count, that is the previous one's case. Okay, so 2 S's, I write 2 S's here, 2 factorial, and C 2 C's, 2 C's. Next, plus next required letter is C. C, before that none, so 0. Next required letter C, again C, before that no letter, so 0, plus next required letter is E, struck off, no letter, 0. Next is S, 0. And I said for the last 0 factorial, you always keep it 1 as it is, 0 factorial as it is. Now, let us simplify this. This is 6. So we can cancel this 3 and 2 times. 6 factorial is 720 by 2 into 2 is 4 plus here 5 into 5 factorial is 120 upon 2 2's 4. We can cancel this 30 times. This 0 0 0 0 and at last 1. 4 1s 4 8s 32 0. So it is 180 plus 150 plus 1. So how much it is? 150 and 150 300 331. 331 is the rank of the word success. Okay. So like this, in this manner, you practice as many problems as possible until you get clarity, and until you do these type of problems within 1 minute you practice. I told you problems where repetition of letters are there and repetitions are not there. Okay, bye. I hope you all understood better.